Thank you so much. And we've got this recorded. So I always get the absolute pleasure of saying welcome to DreamTrips relaunch, because as we said in the opening, and for those that have just jumped on, this is an amazing time to be part of DreamTrips. I have been with DreamTrips for 12 months. I'm from Nabiac, New South Wales. And what we signed up with 12 months ago is nothing like it is now. Like, it's absolutely incredible. I met Kylie randomly on a beachfront like 5 years ago. And that's a long story, another story. Anyway, we became fast friends. She was my business coach. I have followed her through many business opportunities, and this one is the most amazing by far. So Kylie herself works very closely with Mark and Tammy Smith. She is one of the biggest leaders in Oceania. Actually, she is the biggest leader in the Oceania region. She is an absolutely amazing leader. We all follow her because of her leading from the front, her big heart, her passion. But what Kylie is doing is setting us all up to be successful. She's not in it just for her. She's in it for all the rest of us. Whether you love to travel, whether you want to build a business, you're in the right team, because we are crazy. We love to have fun, but we're going to make it happen. And I can't wait for Kylie to tell you more about what's all going on in the background. So take it over, Kylie.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Kerry. Kerry is like my best friend. She's my right-hand woman in this business. And Kerry and I have traveled extensively together because I live in the beautiful Whitsundays. And so we live a long way away from each other. So last time we caught up was in Santorini. The time before that was in Port Macquarie. The time before that was in Palm Cove. And that's what you can do when you have an epic travel platform like I'm about to share with you. So I am going to share my screen and we are going to dive right in. So as I said, my name is Kylie Thomson. I'm also known as Kick-Ass Kylie. And I like to just be really straight up front. I get really excited and I talk really fast. We have a lot to share with you. So make sure you get on the edge of your seats, get rid of all of the distractions, because I promise you what you're about to see is going to completely blow your mind. So DreamTrips. DreamTrips, as the name implies, we don't do crap trips. We don't do cheap trips, although I am going to show you how you can save a bucket load as you travel the world and check off your bucket list. So right now, travel is booming. It's bigger than ever before. And it's actually on this incredible trajectory to be an $8 trillion industry, which is the biggest industry in the entire world. Now, DreamTrips has actually been around for a while. So prior to COVID, we had over 5 million members. We sent 1.3 million travelers to over 30,000 dream trips to 70 countries all around the world. We've already won 50 World Travel Awards and counting. And that's not just some stingy award. Like, World Travel Awards are like the Oscars of the travel industry. Now, our owner and CEO, who I absolutely love, adore, and appreciate, he did the biggest announcement in DreamTrips history 2 days ago. We have literally just relaunched the company yesterday. And with that, we have launched the biggest, best, badass travel member loyalty program on the planet, and a brand new online private booking engine where our members can save up to 60% off standard rates on 800,000 hotels around the world, condos for as little as $299 a week, and you can stay at 4- and 5-star all-inclusive resorts for as little as $80 a day. Now, let me know in the chat, who loves cruises? I know we have a bunch of Aussies and Kiwis on tonight, and we love cruises, and we have the best cruise portal on the planet with cruise deals that are going to absolutely blow your mind. Now, I think proof is in the pudding. So we've done a few travel experience examples for you. Now, Expedia is one of the biggest travel platforms in the world. And typically that's where you go to get the cheap deals, the best prices. So we decided we'd do a few examples and compare directly with Expedia. So this one's to London. You can see through Expedia here, the retail price was $290 a night. Through Expedia, it was $261 per night. But let's check it out and compare that to our platform. On our travel platform, you can see we saved 42%, saving you $113 a night, down to $149 a night, you save $330 right there on that booking. Here's another example, Las Vegas. So this one here you can see through Expedia, it's 25% off at just $183 a night. Pretty cool. But look what we can do. We can save 55% off, bringing our price down to $81 a night. You'll save over $300 for that booking. New York, who'd love to do 4th of July fireworks in New York? We'll check this one out. This is staying at the New York Hilton, right in the center of New York, $440 a night through our platform, save 51%. And that's saving over almost $700 for that 3-night booking. Now, let's look at Phuket. I absolutely love Thailand. So this is the Royal, I can't even say that middle word, village in Patong. You can see there, that was at 21% off, $284 a night. Through our platform, you can save 72%. That's over a $600 saving for 3 nights, bringing that down to just $78 a night. Are you excited? Oh my goodness, I had one of our brand new members today. She jumped onto our portal. She booked accommodation in Sydney and she's like, oh my gosh, this worked. I have just saved money. And check this out. Park Royal at Darling Harbour, $190 a night. Look at it through our platform, a 30% saving. That's $134 a night, a saving of almost $200 for 3 nights. Now, our member that just joined, she was able to save money on her booking in Sydney. She was so excited. She shared this with a bunch of friends and she's already got her first person she's already introduced and joined into our team. Now, we also have condos. Now, condos are actually 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments, and we do 1-week stays. Now, normally the only way you can access these is by buying a timeshare membership. Now, I'm going to get my friend Chris to share later. He has invested probably close to $100,000 in timeshare memberships to access these. Personally, I invested $26,500 to join the timeshare. I mean, you're locked in for life. You can never use your points. It's an absolute nightmare. Well, as part of our platform, you can actually access the condos that from worldwide timeshare programs. When people don't use them, if they're free, we get access, but for as little as $299 for the entire week. So this is really cost effective, especially for families or if you're traveling long term. So let's again have a look at a couple examples. So this one here, $140 a night. So that one, the suggested retail price, $16.45 USD, but look at our price, $299, not per night, but for the entire week stay. Here's another one. Now, when you're traveling with families, typically you're going to want a 2-bedroom apartment. These, as you can see there, the middle one sleeps 5. You've got 2 king beds, or a king bed and 2 twin beds. So I've got 2 cherubs. This is perfect for us. This one here, through Expedia, 15% off, $247 a night. But look what we get it for. Now, this is the beautiful Oaks Pacific Blue Resort at Salamander Bay. Suggested retail for the week, $3,300. Our best price, $1,400. But then we have these member loyalty points, and I'll show you how you can get those in just a moment. You can apply $500 off that. That's $500 US, and that brings that price down to $935 for the entire week's stay. Amazing. Here is another example. You can see there, $1,400 for the week, $183 a night. Through our platform, $299. Now, this is in Orlando. So if you love Disney, this is not a cheap place to stay, but through our platform, it makes it absolutely affordable for absolutely everybody. And I don't know of a family on the planet that has children that doesn't have a dream that they would love to have an amazing dream holiday experience to take their kids to Disney. And I'm going to talk to you about our concierge at the moment, but our concierge can hook you up with discounted tickets to Disney as well. So as I said, you can save a bucket load as you check off your bucket list. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is cruises. Our members absolutely love cruises, and even more now we have just launched the best online cruise portal on the planet. Now, when you book a cruise through our platform, when you book condos through our platform, or when you book accommodation through our platform, guess what? You get 25% of the booking price back in loyalty points that you can immediately use to book more travel. Now, not only do we have the best prices, not only do we have 25% back as more credit, you also earn a percentage of your cruise as onboard cruise credit. And you can use that towards tours, towards the accommodation package, anything when you're going on your cruise. So let's have a look at a couple of cruises. So we've got some examples here to Asia and Asia Pacific. And you can see there, like we've got 3, 4, 5 night cruises. Pretty cool. Look at this. This is Australia and New Zealand. Now, Chris, who's online, Chris, I think, has been on about 20 cruises. Now, this 7-night cruise to the Great Barrier Reef, he's actually going on this cruise next month. $495 through our platform. Chris said it was about $1,500 when he booked direct. Now, one of the things, since we launched this new program literally yesterday, we've put in hundreds and hundreds of members into our platform. And when you hear the promo that we have going, you'll understand why. But what we are starting to attract is a lot of travel influencers. And we had one of our cruise influencers today. She jumped straight on, price matched one of the cruises, and it was a saving of over $2,000. Now, this incredible lady has 27,000 followers online, and they are excited about this cruise platform. So literally any cruise, anywhere, anytime, you can book through our platform and get the absolute best rates. Now look at these ones here. This is a 14-day passage cruise to Spain, $36 a night. Like, it's cheaper to be on a cruise with all of your meals included, and they even come and clean your room and make your bed every day. Absolutely insane. So look at these ones, $39 a night, $44 a night. Absolutely incredible value. So I want to just breathe for a moment, because I do get excited and I do talk really fast. And I want to kind of just give you this slide, this overview of what you actually get as a member with our membership loyalty program. So I've already shared with you, you get 25% back every time you book accommodation, cruises, or condos through our platform. Now, it does cost money to be a member of our club. Clearly, we are a business, right? So what happens though is for every dollar that you spend on your membership, you get 3 loyalty points back. So I'm calling it the travel ATM. You put $1 in, you get 3 travel dollars back that you can then use to buy down those rates on those accommodation, cruises and condos that I've just shared with you. Absolutely amazing. Now, the other thing, a lot of these type of programs, there's lots of gotchas. I love our owners. They're all about integrity and giving the best program for our members. These points never expire. Now, I have seen some, we were playing in the portal this morning in the early hours. I think I was on my 3rd coffee by this point. And some of those accommodation, like, were $1,000 a night. We were able to buy those down to like $200 a night. So you can imagine, like, if each month those points start to accumulate, you can stay in some really nice places. And I like to call it the champagne travel on a beer budget. But wait, there's more. It gets even better. After you have been a member for just 6 months, you are going on a free cruise. So worst case scenario, think of it like a little lay-by system for you and your family to have an amazing cruise. And you've just seen a bunch of our cruises. So if you could take yourself and your favorite +1 on a cruise anywhere in the world, where would you love to go literally 6 months from now? So that is our travel portal. But our flagship product are our dream trips. And as the name implies, these are not cheap trips, they're not crap trips. These are dream experiences where you are treated like a VIP rock star. Now, I have actually rejoined this program just after COVID. We relaunched, or we did a soft launch in August last year. There's Kerry and I right there on top of the world in Santorini, having the time of our lives. From the time that you arrive at the airport, everything is done for you. Hotel transfers, that's us in Hawaii. I was there with Chris. On-site host to treat you like a VIP. You've got a welcome party to meet other fun travelers from all over the world. You've got the best tours and excursions. And in a moment, there'll be a video. I met these two beautiful ladies, Hadiatu and Rashana, on our Santorini trip. Absolutely beautiful people. And we have made lifetime friends all over the world. There you go. There's Kerry and I at a rooftop restaurant in Santorini, like the best restaurant, the best places to go to watch the sunset over those famous blue domes. Like that full day tour was absolutely incredible. And then we had a farewell dinner. And honestly, the farewell dinner, it's like a dinner for kings and queens. It's like going to a wedding. Everything is decked out for you. So you don't have to worry about a thing on Dream Trips because everything is so well thought out for you. So we have a dream trip to pretty much everywhere, every destination, on every budget, whatever it is that you want to do. So let's whip through a couple. So I love Bali. This one's staying at Nusa Dua. Look at this price, 5 days, 4 nights, just $729. Croatia. Now, Croatia, it wasn't even on my radar. But one of the things when you join our club, you meet other travelers and they start sharing their stories and their pictures on social media. Croatia, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to go there and check this off my bucket list. I know Kerry's got a trip planned to Dubai in September. And again, that wouldn't have been possible without this club. As I shared, I went on this incredible trip to Hawaii with 6 of our Aussies in November last year, and it was the trip of a lifetime. 4th of July fireworks in New York City. Like, staying right here, you would pay that just for one night on the 4th of July. Like, these aren't just off-peak trips. We do the best places at the best time of the year. We stay at the best hotels with the best tours, the best excursions, the best hosts, so that you have the dream trip of a lifetime. I cannot wait to take my son on this trip. My son's middle name is Aston because that's my dream car, an Aston Martin. So on this trip, 4 days, 3 nights, you get to drive your dream car. So what would you choose? A McLaren, a Lamborghini, a Porsche, Aston Martin? Look at that price, $639 per person. You couldn't even hire the car for that price, let alone having your welcome reception, your breakfast, your accommodation. Absolutely amazing. And there's even a photo package on that trip as well. Now, this particular one, this is the next one on my bucket list. I got a taste of Greece last year when I went to Athens and Santorini, and this is a 1-week yacht party. It's all inclusive, 8 days, 7 nights. And basically we hire out a bunch of yachts, then we raft them up, you swim together, you cook together, and literally just party for a week as you sail around the Greek islands. How amazing is that? Talk about a dream holiday. And I've got a few of my friends who've done this trip and they have all absolutely raved about it and said it was the best trip they've ever done in their entire life. So I'm going to whip through these really quickly just to give you an idea of some of the destinations. These are all real trips that we have in our booking platform. 3 days, 2 nights in Hungary, $259. I can't wait I would love to take my daughter on this trip. My daughter's birthday is the 18th of August. So this would be a dream trip for her to Amsterdam. This is Comic-Con. So my daughter's right into Comic-Con, and I'm just trying to think what it's called. I'm having a blank. Anyway, what teenagers are into, it's connected to that. This is the 90 minutes of sleep, guys. Kenya, like, oh my goodness, this is an all-inclusive safari tour in Kenya. Like, this is all of your breakfast, 3 lunches, 6 dinners, tours every day. This is incredible value. Oh my goodness, they call it the tilt experience. So probably not great if you're terrified of heights, but it just looks absolutely insane. Romania, this is actually a Halloween tour of Transylvania. You're staying in castles, like, oh my goodness, absolutely amazing. Nashville for Mother's Day. We've got Sleepless in Seattle over summer. Look at this, 4 days, 3 nights, just $589. If you're into golf, this is amazing value. Lithuania, 3 days, 2 nights. You've got your accommodation, your breakfast, $109 per person. That is crazy good value. Oh, it's come up again. I think it's a sign. I have to go on this trip. I've got to click book it. This is the trip that Kerry and I did in October last year. And you can see now we have another one in October this year, because that is one of the best times of the year to go to Santorini and staying at our Greco resort. It is absolutely beautiful. And actually, Kerry, and I'm putting you on the spot, would you mind unmuting? I would love for you to just share for a moment, what was your experience? Because I know that this was your very first dream trip with our company.
Oh, it was amazing. From the moment that I booked it, to being picked up at the airport, to going to the amazing hotel, to the welcome people, to the hosts, look, everything was organized for us. It was so easy. But the unexpected amazing thing was all the people that we met. And I don't know that I really knew what I was going to do when I was surrounded by all people that, from different parts of the world, but we became fast friends. We're still friends. So it was just the experience of dream trips. And everyone says until you've been on a dream trip, you can't really say how amazing it is, but it's everything about it. Like, they have curated it to be the best places, the best experiences, and you can do that on your own or do that with the group. And it's absolutely amazing. So I just say, get on one and just experience it for yourself.
Oh, thank you. Beautiful. I love your excitement and energy. And I know that you've got, you're coming to our Fraser Island dream trip. We'll tell you about that in a second. And you've got Dubai dream trip booked as well, which is really, really cool. So, here's a jazz festival. This was a really cool trip. So what our company also does is they have back-to-back trips. So this trip finishes the day after the Santorini trip. And it's literally a 40-minute flight. And from Australia, you've actually got to go via Athens anyway. So funny, I ran into Kerry and her gorgeous fiance. They got engaged on the Santorini trip, by the way. So we actually met them at the airport as we flew out to Santorini, and then they were on the next flight. So we got to welcome them to Santorini. So we did the Santorini trip, and then we added on this trip. Now, the hotel has a rooftop restaurant, and literally it is voted by the Luxury Travel magazine the best view, the most luxury rooftop restaurant in all of Europe. And where we stayed at the Acropolis, at St. George, I can't even pronounce that, Lysabetis, sorry, it's probably pronounced wrong. It was literally just down the road from the president's house. So it was the most amazing location on the top of the hill. We had the best views, and the food was amazing. The tours were amazing. But my favorite part is Kerry shared with the people. And I just met so many beautiful new friends from all over the world on that trip, which Athens, again, wasn't even on my radar. But because it was a back-to-back trip and some other members were going, I thought, oh, well, what the heck, I'll just click book it. And it really was incredible. So I'm going to dive into our Dream Trips rewards. But before I do, I have another very special lady that I would love to share on camera. And Lee Evans and we met through this club. We have traveled together. We're about to do the Fraser Island trip together. Lee also got engaged on a dream trip. Don't worry. For those of you who are single, you never know. You might go on a dream trip and meet your dream partner, and you might have a surprise engagement on one of your dream trips as well. So Lee, I would love you to share. I know you've been on 5 amazing dream trips. Just to give everyone an idea from another member's perspective, what your experience was like.
Hey, Kylie, do you mind turning on my video, babe?
Oops, I certainly can.
It's not letting me.
You should be able to do that now, my love. Sorry, honey.
There I am.
There you are, over in Auckland.
Yep, that's right. I am over here in Auckland. We are cousins, by the way. And, you know, we all love competitions between New Zealand and Australia. So we are on for a Australia versus New Zealand, who can get on the most dream trips. So bring it on. Yeah, as Kylie said, I have been a part of DreamTrips since 2016. I didn't even get through the whole presentation. I was like, sign me up. I just thought it was amazing. In 2018, my husband, myself, and my son, well, actually, it wasn't my husband at the time. He was walking around with the ring and I didn't even know it. We got to experience 5 incredible dream trips. We went to Croatia, Norway, Sweden, Rome, and Greece. And we were platinum members, so we got everything that you saw on the slides and more. So we ended up getting like bottles of wine and fruit baskets and extra tours. We got treated to a day spa, and in Greece, we stayed at a 7-star diamond resort, which this little girl from New Zealand had no idea at all that even existed. And we even got treated to a spa massage. It was epic. But the other thing about the dream trips is the host. And I think the host can make such a massive difference. When we landed in Rome, we got there, but our bags didn't. And I was so stressed trying to figure out, oh my gosh, how do I talk to these people in English? Where do I go? And after a couple of hours of trying to figure it out, we got to the hotel. There we greeted our host, sorry. And he just said to me, Lee, I've got it. Go have an amazing day, enjoy the city. And we got back and one of our bags had arrived when we got back to the hotel, and the following 3 bags came the next morning. So, you know, we flew out the day after that. So you can imagine I would have been completely stressed. So we were so grateful to have the host, and, you know, I would have been completely lost without it. So I'm also going on the Fraser trip, by the way. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm going to be heading off in June and then up to the Whitsundays, off to Gold Coast before coming home. So I think, guys, come to the conclusion that I might need to put my house on the market, because I'm probably going to become a full-time traveler with all of you amazing people. And you know what? What I love about this club is the amazing people like Kylie and Kerry, and, you know, just like-minded travel enthusiasts. And if you've got people who don't turn up to trips or don't pay, guess what? Who cares? You've got your own social circles. So with that, I will hand you back over to Kylie, and I am looking forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world someday very soon.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I love your energy, Lee, and I have enjoyed traveling with you. I know that we've already been on a bunch of trips all over together. I flew to Auckland for a trip with Lee. Lee flew to Sydney for a trip with me. Like, that's what I love about this club. Like, we just catch up literally on the beaches of the world. So thank you, beautiful. And now I'm actually going to show you our DreamTrips rewards platform. So our company rewards you. The more dream trips you go on, the more rewards you get. So check this out, our DreamTrips roadmap. So once you've taken 5 dream trips with our company, you're going to earn another free cruise. So remember, you're going to get a free cruise after being a member for 6 months. You're going to get another free cruise when and if you book 5 dream trips. Once you've been on 10 trips, we'll give you another $1,000 to put towards dream trips. Once you've been on 15, there's another $2,500. And I love this. Once you have taken 20 trips, you're going to have your very own DreamTrips concierge contact you and put together your customized VIP birthday dream trip experience. Now, here's the cool thing, guys. The $1,000 after 10 trips, $2,500 after 15 trips, the $5,000, you can accumulate that, put all of that together. You've now got $8,500 US to put together your custom VIP birthday dream trip. So for me, I turn 52 years from now. I've already been on 3 dream trips. I've got my 4th one booked to Fraser Island. Of course, I've got my eye on that yacht party one in Greece. So it's not going to take me long to rack up 20 trips. Now, as soon as I've done 20, I'm actually going to save all of my credit. I'll have $8,500 to go back to Greece for a yacht party. We're going to sail around the Greek islands. And then I love Mamma Mia. We're going to go to the Greek island where they filmed Mamma Mia, and we're doing the Mamma Mia experience. So I'm so excited, but wait, there's more. Our owners, Mark and Tammy Smith, they're all about inspiring families to create magical memories together through travel. And we want you to be a member for life. Now, the cool thing with our membership, you can upgrade, downgrade, or cancel at any time. There is no lock-in contracts. But when you see, like with all of these membership loyalty rewards, there's no way you're ever going to want to go anywhere. And check this out. Once you've taken 100 dream trips, and we already have a bunch of members who've already taken 100 dream trips. Once you've taken 100 dream trips, you're going to earn a $50,000 custom dream trip of a lifetime. So just think, like 50,000 US dollars. If you could travel anywhere, like would you do a world cruise? Would you do all of the continents? They gave an example of one family who the father wanted to give his daughter a dream wedding experience. So, really, you are only limited by your imagination. Now, not only do we have dream trips and in our amazing travel portal, we have an additional daily lifestyle benefits. So every day you can save through our club on our daily deals, through our incredible online shopping. And you've also got entertainment where you can get incredible discounts on sporting events, theme parks, shows, concerts. Like, it's absolutely amazing what we have access to as part of our club. Now, we have two other really cool membership perks. We have a concierge service for our middle and upper tier members. Now, this alone is normally valued at $2,500 a year. Now, I'm a single mum. I get really busy. I have a memory like a sieve. And so I can literally call our concierge and ask them pretty much anything. When I went to Greece, they handled a whole bunch of extra excursions. They booked my airport lounge passes. When I get really busy and I need someone to mow my lawn or clean the house, I ring them and they can organize that too. And when I'm a really bad daughter and I forget my mum's birthday, they can even ring, and I can ring them and they'll send her flowers. Got a beautiful, gorgeous friend of mine who's online with us tonight, Jeff, and he did a trip to the Gold Coast last year, and his son was on crutches. So I said, well, you should ring the concierge. So I rang the concierge and they were able to organize a wheelchair for him. They're also able to hook him up with some incredible kid wheelchair friendly activities. And he was able to save a heap on the theme park tickets as well. So the concierge service is absolutely amazing. And it's something that you can access every single day of the week, 24 hours a day. Now, with our priority level membership, we also have VIP airport lounge passes. Now, I use this for Hawaii. I use this for Dubai. When you've got a 5-hour layover and you are super jet lagged, oh my goodness, it is so cool to be able to go to an airport lounge. You've got complimentary refreshments, and I'm talking all you can eat, all you can drink, like top shelf alcohol, free Wi-Fi, comfy lounges, showers. Some of them have got massage rooms. There's a couple that have even got pools, and these are all over the world. We had 6 of us that flew out to the Hawaii dream trip together. We all flew out of Sydney. We all went to the airport lounge. Oh my goodness, I'm surprised they let us on the flight. We had the biggest party in the airport lounge before our dream trip had even started. So again, just another incredible perk just for being a member of our club. So at this point, you may be thinking, well, this all sounds amazing, Coles, but how much does it cost? Am I going to have to take a second mortgage on my home? Well, no, this is not like timeshare at all. You can literally get started on our basic membership for just $200 and $70 a month. And that gives you 100 loyalty points to spend immediately in our platform. You've got the Dream Trips, our online travel portal, and you've also got your activities and airport tickets and cruises. Our middle tier membership, our plus, gives you all of the standard offerings. You get 200 loyalty points, and that includes our concierge and those 1 week condos, those the vacation rentals, which are absolutely incredible, especially for families. That's just $400 to get started and just $100 a month. Personally, I'm a priority member because I love the airport lounge passes. So we get everything on the lower 2 tiers, plus the airport lounge passes, unlimited passes, by the way, and you get your own personal loyalty concierge. What the heck does that mean? Well, you know how we have airline frequent flyers, we've got our flybys, we've got points on our credit cards. I don't know if Kiara's on. Kiara's like our points queen. She's amazing at using points for everything. Well, for me, I get a bit overwhelmed. I'm a single mom. I don't have time to figure it all out. So you can just hand all of that to your personal loyalty concierge, and 2 times a year, they will help you put all of that together and actually put together a custom trip for you. So it is absolutely amazing. And remember, everything that you pay on membership, you get 3 times that back in our travel portal that you can use on those amazing condos. You can use them on cruises and also on hotels. But wait, it gets even better. When you get excited and you travel and you save and you go on amazing dream trips, what do? We take photos and we post them on social media, right? And then people go, oh my goodness, that looks amazing. How are you doing that trip? Well, they're going to come to you and ask for info. And when you refer 4 members of equivalent membership to you, you pay no more fees, which is absolutely amazing. So guys, you may be thinking at this point, it sounds too good to be true. And that's totally cool. I'm also going to let you know that it actually gets better, because you can literally get started for $1, but you have to hang with me for about another 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm going to show you how you can get started for $1, and we will give you $500 to put in our travel portal. But before I do, I want to share this last little piece with you. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a moment. So I want you to look in my eyes. When I first saw this, it was literally days after I turned 40. I have been a business coach for the last 15 years, and I've done that because I had to. I used to own 13 gyms, and I made a really bad decision. And literally overnight, I lost everything. I was about to lose my home, everything I owned. My car got repossessed, and it really was the bottom point in my life. I'd hit rock bottom. Financially, I was in a complete mess. And as much as what I've just shared with you lit me up and got me excited because of the financial mess that I was in, I didn't think I'd be able to travel for 5 to 10 years. So when I saw this, I got excited, but I still was like, as amazing as it is, I still don't have any money that I can put towards these trips. So it's this next part. I want you to just open your minds, because, you know, we can all be a little bit proud sometimes. We can all have that ego. And for me, this next part was it allowed me to be able to get out of the financial mess that I was in. I've now, as a single mum, been able to buy this beautiful tree house here in the Whitsundays. I do drive a Porsche Cayenne these days, but most importantly, I was able to take my kids out of school and travel full-time for 3 years and make the most incredible memories with them and have the most loving, connected relationship. Now, when I used to own all of those gyms, my kids used to say to me, Mum, all you ever do is work. You're always on your computer. You're always on your phone. And I knew if nothing changed, nothing changed. And it's what I'm about to share with you, just 5 minutes. I want you to open your mind, because minds work like parachutes. They work much better when they're open. This next little piece is going to completely change people's lives. So just bear with me for 5 more quick minutes as I race through this, which allowed me to create a life-changing residual income, which continues to grow. And I'm now on a personal mission to help as many people as I can to be able to create financial freedom so that they too can be able to travel and do whatever it is that they love. So how do you earn money with this concept? Well, as I shared, we go on holidays, we take pictures, we share them on social media. But some people aren't social media people, and that's okay. Some of you may not be in a position right now to share this. So I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. When you share this concept, I want you to think for a moment, out of everyone that you know, how many love to travel? And out of all those people who love to travel, how many do you think would love to travel at the absolute best possible price and save on travel? And out of all those people, I bet you there's just a few or maybe a lot who'd love to get paid to travel in what we're calling our online gig economy. So when you share this with someone, you get a first order bonus. You can earn between $50 and $400 straight up for every member that you refer to our club. Now, leveraged income is all about achieving more by doing less. And personally, you know, having coached thousands of people in how to build businesses over the last 15 years, I know I'd rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than actually earning 100% of my own efforts. And for you, like, think about, out of all those people that you know, you share this with a couple of people, and then they're going to share this with a couple of people, and they're going to share this with a couple of people. And all of a sudden, you've got a global group of beautiful friends all over the world who love to travel. And now you're going to be earning what we call a residual leveraged income stream. Now, I love this post, this quote by Paul Ketty. He says, the key to true wealth is to learn how to make money while you sleep. What's your plan B? Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. Now, for me personally, I like to say the key to wealth is to learn how to earn money while you're asleep, on holidays, or hanging out, having fun with your family and friends at the beach. So we already pay subscriptions to things all the time, like Netflix and Spotify. We tell people about those subscriptions, but we don't get paid when we refer other people to them. But with ours, every time someone from someone all around the world enrolls in your team, and like, we have literally put in hundreds of people in the last 2 days, if they refer on a standard member, you'll earn $4 every month for the life of their membership. If they join as a plus, you'll earn $6 a month for the life of their membership. If they join on $8 priority, like myself, then you'll earn $8 a month. And it's not just the people that you refer, but the people that they refer. We all work together as a team. So we need to think about this for a moment. Like, literally today, through our team, we've joined up 100 members in one day. Now think about that residual. If they all joined as a standard, that would be $400 US a month residual commission. If right now I was able to say to you, here's an extra $400 US a month, would that make a difference to you? Now, we didn't join all standard members. It was actually pretty much a three-way split. A third of our members joined as standard, a third joined as plus, a third joined as priority. So let's just use the middle as an average. That's $600 US a month that our team created today that is going to help set people free. But that's just today. And with our $1 promo, that goes to the end of April, and we join 100 people, and then tomorrow those 100 people share that with people, and so it goes on. What about in the next 21 days if we could actually share this with 1,000 people? And again, if they're all standard, that's $4,000 US a month residual. If they're all priority, it will be $8,000 US a month residual. That is the kind of level that starts to set people financially free, that starts to really make life-changing income. So inside of that particular business model, you can refer up to 88,000 members. So you have the potential to earn anywhere from, say, 400,000 up to about 700,000 a month. I don't know about you, but I reckon I could survive on that. I reckon I could do okay. So we also have these incredible packs that help you launch your business, where you can literally purchase the trip and your business and your membership all in one. But I'm not going to spend too much time on those today, because right now we have a $1 promo, and I want to give you information about that in just a second. But the most important thing, you may be thinking, like, can I do this? Well, we have a proven system, and a system stands for Save Yourself Time, Energy, and Money. We have our own training platform, our DTI University, and we have weekly calls that you can plug into either live or catch the recording, where we have the top leaders in our company who are already creating success, who are training you and supporting you and mentoring you to build this business. Then we have our own marketing department. And with that, you get your own personalized website and marketing materials. Normally, if you had a real business, you would have to pay thousands of dollars for that. And then we have an incredible social media program. So you don't have to go bug family and friends. Like I literally do posts on my social media. You can connect with me, copy and steal everything that I do, and people will be attracted to you. And then we have this incredible innovative phone app that literally tracks everything. You can send out links, it sends out reminders, it follows up. Like it is absolutely amazing, so that again, your business can be making money even while you're asleep on holidays or hanging out with your family and friends, having fun at the beach. So guys, we have some discover trips. So if you do want to do the business, we want you to get on one of these trips as soon as possible. These are a little bit different to our normal dream trips because we fly in our top leaders to do a little mini training with you. So you get everything you get in a normal dream trip, and you're being mentored by people that you would normally have to pay literally thousands and thousands of dollars to do training with. And this, we are really excited about our next trip here in Fraser Island at the beautiful Kingfisher Bay Resort. And look at these inclusions. You've got your airport transfers, you've got daily breakfast, you've got our Discover training. On this trip, we have our owners and CEO, Mark and Tammy Smith, are flying in for this trip. I'll be flying down from the Whitsundays as well. We'll have a welcome party. We've got an incredible jam-packed tour. We're going to go to Lake Mackenzie and Central Station, which is absolutely amazing. And then our farewell dinner and party is actually going to be right here by the pool. So it is going to be the trip of a lifetime, and we are so excited, and we would love to invite you to come with us. Now, if Fraser Island doesn't tickle your fancy, hey, you might be more interested in Santorini like Kerry and I did in October last year. We have that trip coming up again this year. Kerry's also going on this trip to Dubai. This is on the Queen Elizabeth II. So this beautiful, iconic cruise ship doesn't sail anymore. She's permanently moored there in Dubai. And oh my goodness, talk about an incredible trip. We've got this as one of our Euro trips in Slovenia. You can also book an extra day excursion on this one, rafting, and you can book a back-to-back trip with this one to Croatia. And look at that, 3 days, 2 nights for just $379. Absolutely amazing. So guys, timing is everything. And when you join this business, you lock in the very next best spot in our team, which means anyone who joins after you, you can potentially earn that $4, $6, and $8 a month from anything that you do and anything that they do. So let me ask you, if we're going to go put in 10,000 people in this thing, do you want to be in at the beginning or do you want to be in at the end? And so we are so excited to invite you to not only save a bucket load as you check off your bucket list, but a real business model that you can create life-changing income. Now, I'm actually going to invite, I'm putting him on the spot. I'm actually going to invite one of my absolute dear friends, Chris Cummins, to just do a little share to wrap us up tonight. Chris is my right-hand man. He's my best buddy. We went to Hawaii together. We've done a lot of cool stuff together. But Chris is incredibly business savvy. He doesn't do social media. He doesn't do technology. He's a loving dad. He's a loving husband. But what I know with Chris is he loves to help people. And he has chosen this because he doesn't want to work his ass off anymore in his other businesses. He wants to set himself free. And he wants to help as many people as we can. So Chris, I'm going to hand over to you for some final words, my friend.
Thank you for the kind words, Kylie. I guess the biggest thing that's really touching in this, people, is that I've been in business for most of my life and I've worked really hard to get where I am. I actually took up another travel club going back 20 years ago. I spent close to nearly $250,000 on my timeshare. I have a very big timeshare and I can travel a lot of places. I realized back in the time that I was always time poor. So it was a good thing to have these trips booked in and these trips coming, because it made me take the time out rather than to continuously keep working. You end up becoming a workaholic sometimes when you're working in your own business. This is just a fantastic opportunity for everybody. A lot of your business plans already made for you. We have got some amazing coaches. There's not one aspect of business that you can't cover between the 5 leaders that we have in our team. I'll help you build in any way you need any help or assistance when it comes to structuring and business and numbers. That's my thing. The thing I really love with this is this time exactly last year, I had a heart issue. I was told I had to slow down. I looked at this and I can build this business anywhere in the world. And I do travel probably 6 or 7, 8 times a year anyway. I'm off on a cruise in the beginning of May, and my cruise cost me $1,500 a person. I could have done it now at about $468 or something per person. So I've lost a bit of money there, but I'm very happy to be part of this situation. The thing we've got now is that for the same price I just spent, I actually could have went to Sydney, spent a night in Sydney, one of the luxury accommodations, stayed again on the way back and still had change. It's just such a cost-effective way to travel. Great way to build your business. If you stick to a game plan, this will work. And there's no race, guys. Like if you're a person that likes to plod along at your own speed and plug it in, this is a perfect time though, because with this new $1 deal, you can get your base together really fast, and it doesn't take long to get 20 people, 30 people, and then they go out and multiply. So it's really that simple. And the thing you got to remember too, every time I talk to a family, generally they'll say, oh, we're really interested in this. And they may have some adult kids, and they generally say, well, we don't like traveling on our own. So sometimes you can walk away with 2 or 3 memberships just by talking to one family. And then they say, oh, well, I want to take these friends because we always travel with them. So this thing does supersede itself very quickly. So congratulations, you're in the right spot. And if you wanted to build a business, have a lifestyle, travel one week a month, and then work back in wherever you live for 3 weeks, you can do that quite comfortably. And that's what I do. So love to see us all on board, and I'll see you on a holiday. You can guarantee it. Thank you.
Awesome, Chris. Thank you so much. Well, guys, thank you everyone for jumping on. So right now, get back to the person who invited you, because this is going so fast because we have just launched this new online travel portal. It's literally $1 to get started on any membership level, and the IBO if you want to add the business as well. So the first thing you want to choose is what membership level. Now, remember, you can upgrade, downgrade, or cancel at any time. And if you want to get paid, you can add the IBO. So normally on a priority membership with an IBO, you would be looking at $600 to get started, $30 for the membership for the IBO. So right now for $1, just $1, you get it all, any membership level and the IBO. And we're going to load $500 of loyalty credit into your platform that you can then use towards hotels, cruises, or condos. So you can literally check it out for 30 days. If it's not for you, cancel your membership. Like, it's a no-brainer, guys. So we've taken away the money objection. So now my question to you. You're one decision away from a completely different life. So I want to give you permission for just a moment. And I want to give you permission to go back to that inner child. What was your dream? What's the dream that you've sold out on that you decided wasn't possible? Because I promise you, with this club, we are making dreams come true. We are helping people create epic memories with their family. We're helping people meet their dream partners and make new friends. And we're helping people to create life-changing residual income, to take away the financial pressure, to give up jobs that have been destroying their souls, to upgrade cars, to renovate homes, to buy bigger new homes, or to just give you the freedom to do whatever it is that you absolutely love. So guys, we work as a team. You've seen that on here tonight. So myself, Chris, Lee, Kerry, and Jeff, we have the most incredible team to help and support you in every single way in this business. So thank you so much for jumping on. We know we've got a whole bunch of new members. I've literally been up since 1:30 this morning with Chris on leadership calls with our owners. So thank you so much for watching. please get back to the person who shared this with. And tomorrow night, we will be doing a presentation the same time, the same link. And at the end of the presentation tomorrow, we will also be doing a live Q&A. We would love to do that for you tonight, but I also have to put my mum hat on because my kids literally have not seen me since yesterday. So guys, thank you. Get back to the person who shared this with, and we cannot wait to meet you on the beaches of the world. And literally, guys, it's $1. Just lock in your spot. Let's go. Thanks, guys. See you later.